Okay, this is the AlcHepNet01 and 02 amendment training. So it'll be AlcHepNet01 Amendment 2 and 02 Amendment 4. Okay, this will be we'll start with AlcHepNet02, and these are just be the changes in the protocol that you'll see. So I submitted on Monday the protocol to WERB, so it's still under review. So give it about a week or so, and then we'll be able to see those changes reflected in our daily use. So some of the major changes were that the questionnaires will be done on day of screening instead of day 0 or randomization day. And they will all be done on day 0, on screening day, but and then timeline fallback will also be done at days 28, 60, 90, and 180. So you will not have to do the CLDQ or the audit anymore for the other visits for day 14, day 28, 60, and 180. So we will be adding the ECG can now be done as standard of care within 7 days of screening. Before it was done in error, if you used an ECG previously done and it was not done as standard of care, not on screening day, that would have been marked as a deviation. So as soon as it is approved, you'll be able to have the ECG done as standard of care within 7 days of screening. So that will be great. We are, from the exclusions, we are changing the GFR. We're lowering it to 35 to include more patients, from 50 to 35. Other changes, we'll be adding all physical exams may be extracted from medical records if patient is inpatient. So it wasn't previously stated that that was allowed, but now we're just making it very clear that that's allowed if they're inpatient, that it can be just from medical records and it does not have to be from study staff done on that exact day. Okay, that was all the changes in AlcHepNet02. Does anyone have any questions about the changes? I know we've gone over them a few times, but. Okay, moving forward to 01. So this is just like in 02, we're going to be removing all the CLDQ and the audit from the rest of the visits. So it'll only be the timeline follow back done at every visit. So that's great. Less work and less data entry. And so these changes are already being implemented. It was approved, the protocol was approved on Saturday. So this from patients from now on can use these changes. Other protocol changes, there was a before onset of jaundice in the heavy drinking inclusion, and that was in error because they should not have jaundice if they are heavy drinking controls. We edited the target enrollment number so that they correctly match the number of sites we now have. It was still as if we had 9. I rearranged it to 8. So it's the same as we were talking, we have talked in the past, but it was just correct in the protocol. So the table 2 now reflects the questionnaires correctly. And we changed the PI for IU to Dr. Patadar in both 01 and 02. Those are the same. Okay. I also wanted to go over SAE submission again. I know a few sites have questions, and it's just good to reflect over how to submit an SAE again. So after your PHI has confirmed that an SAE has been classified and they are discussed, you will have 2 business days to do the following. First, you'll need to fill out the SAE source document and have your PI sign off of it. And then you will fill out the SAE sheet log with the new SAE. The example is below. This log should be a running log, so you should update it every time there's a new SAE, and then adjust the categories accordingly, such as outcome, every time you need to reflect that in the table. This is how we keep track and how the NIAAA keeps track of SAEs. When you have those 2 completed, please email those to the following email addresses. So it'll be me, Dr. Galray, Dr. Adiva, and Dr. Gao from the NIAAA. We have to review those, and Dr. Galray will adjudicate to make sure everything is done the way he would like, or if there changes need to be made. And if he does not get back to you, then everything is good. And then you can enter into REDCap after that. So make sure you're entering into REDCap in a timely fashion, because we do have a DSMB meeting coming up next month. So if everyone could enter the SAEs, I know Andrew is sending out queries. Does anyone have any question about the SAE submission? Everyone's been doing great, just a review. Okay, and again, the points of contact, remember to contact the AlcHepNet data at iu.edu for all REDCap and source documents instead of individual people, so that if one person's out, another can help you right away. Does anyone have any questions on the training? Okay.
I have a lot of questions outside of the training.
Great. Hold on.
Unfortunately.